Hey fellow YouTubers, Mr. E here from Mr. E's channel. Today we're going to be doing a hard drive upgrade to the early 2009 Mac Mini. Okay, so the supplies you'll need for this is a putty knife and a number 0 screwdriver. Okay, so let's get started. First you want to wedge your putty knife into one of the sides here. Go ahead and pry it up. There we go. Alright, now next you want to take your putty knife to the front, wedge it down, pull back and pry. Alright, and last but not least, do it to the other side. Wedge it down and pry. Okay. So now that you have it unhooked, you can go ahead and pull the lid off of the base. There we are. Okay, so just go ahead and set that aside. We won't need it again until the end. Alright. Go ahead and set this down here. Alright, now as you can see, this is the Bluetooth antenna, so we'll go ahead and pop that out, set it aside. There's a little bit of tape here, so go ahead and pull the tape to fully remove the wire. There we are. Okay, just set it aside. Alright, now you have two more antennas here. These you just kind of lift up, pull them out, pop them out. Lift to pop, pull it out. Okay, and then there's a little bit of tape here, so go ahead and peel that back. Okay. So just move all these antennas aside. There you are. Alright, now there's 4 screws holding this to the base. So go ahead and unscrew them. They're in each of the corners. Alright, so once you have them unscrewed, go ahead and carefully lift it up to separate it from the base. There we are. Alright. Now let me show you where the RAM slots are real quick, because I never did a RAM upgrade video, and I did upgrade my RAM to 4 gigabytes. So that's where you would do it. Go ahead and set that aside. Okay. Now there's a total of 6 screws. You have 2 on the left side, 2 on the right side, and then 2 on the back side. So now you know where the screws are. Let's go ahead and carefully remove each one. Now that you have the screws undone, let's go ahead and separate the DVD drive from the chipset in the back. You just want to pull back a little bit on the chipset to loosen the connection. Okay, and then just pull the DVD drive right out. There we are. Okay. Now as you can see, there's the hard disk drive, the standard Hitachi one. Well, mine was Hitachi, but it's the standard 120 gigabyte 5400 RPM drive that came with the base model Mac Mini. Okay. Just rotate this back around. Alright, now there's a piece of tape here holding this wire, so go ahead and remove that tape. Now this wire is your heat sensor, so be very, very delicate with this. The heat sensor is at the back end of the hard drive here, so carefully remove that. There we are. Just pull that tape off. Save it for the other drive. Okay. Now there's going to be a total of 4 screws holding the DVD or the hard drive down. So let's go ahead and carefully remove them. I'm going to show this in real time since the main focus of this video is the hard drive upgrade. So that was 1, 2, and then there's 2 more on the side here. And the other 2 screws. Okay, so now you got all the screws taken off. Go ahead and separate the hard drive from the chipset. now we're going to be replacing that drive with a 320 gigabyte Hitachi 7200 RPM drive. This particular drive I ordered off of Amazon. It was like 80 bucks. Alright, so we'll go ahead and open it up. Alright, so let's go ahead and slide this into place. Okay. Alright, and go ahead and reconnect it to the chipset here. So go ahead and put the screws back in, 2 on the side, and then the other 2 go on the bottom. Okay, again, I was showing this in real time just because this was the main focus of the video. I wanted you to see all the steps involved in replacing the hard drive. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that heat sensor, put it back into place. It goes right in the back bottom corner there. Okay. Once it's in place, go ahead and tape the wire back down to the hard drive, reusing the tape from the previous hard drive. Alright. Let's go ahead and fast forward this. The next step, of course, is putting the DVD drive back on the top there. So it'd be the same steps, just reconnect it back to the chipset, put your 6 screws back in. Okay. Again, there's 3 sides, 2 screws on each side. Okay, so now we got that done. Let's go ahead and reconnect this. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot about the ribbon. Let's go ahead and reconnect the ribbon back to the back chipset here. This connects right up there in the corner. Alright, so now we got that done. Let's go ahead and get this ready to be put back onto the base. So we'll put our base over here. Okay. Flip it around to the right side. Okay. Now be cautious of your antenna wires. Make sure you move them out of the way of, you know, like your heat vent and stuff like that. There we go. Alright, so then just carefully slide it back down. Make sure the chipset reconnects to the main motherboard. Okay, there we are. Alright, and then reconnect the other end of your ribbon to the Mac Mini base there. Alright. Now, you can see I'm starting to put the antennas back, but I would wait on them. Go ahead and screw your screws back in first, then put your antenna, hook your antennas back, you know, at the very end. There we are. Alright, now we're all set. Let's go ahead and put the cover back on. Really easy. Just be careful. Make sure it connects properly in the back first, and then just push down on the sides and the front, and it'll snap right back into place. Alright, now you're all set. So let's go ahead and reconnect this to my monitor and get out the installation disk and reinstall OS X. Alright, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.